My chronic illness journey is very tumultuous and I want to say chaotic, but not necessarily all in a bad way. My journey has been very nonlinear. It's very hard to say at this date, this happened and it was this diagnosis. For many, many years, it was a lot of feeling chronically ill, but without having a label for a lot of it. I didn't have a lot of treatment options at the time. And then most importantly, I didn't really have a community for a really long time because I didn't have that diagnosis, that box that I fit into. Vividly remember, I woke up from my colonoscopy and the doctor said, we found out what's wrong with you. You have Crohn's disease. And I started crying. He thought that I was sad because it was a sad diagnosis. And I looked at him and I said, no, these are happy tears. I feel relieved. I told him, I was like, you just gave me my life back. It's not easy, but it's a condition that has a treatment and also, to me, importantly, has a really large and very active patient community as well. I quickly came across the Crohn's and Colitis Young Adults Network, and they had a fellowship program that I was able to take advantage of, and that's kind of what threw me into the world of patient advocacy. It all started with searching on Instagram. One of the biggest ways I've kind of grown in my advocacy journey over the last year or so has been focusing less on my story and more focusing on how I can help impact a broader community. And a lot of us have put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into ways that policies and changes can be made. And so it's not just about our lived experiences. There's a lot more that we can bring to the table. So when patients are newly diagnosed and dealing with this, how do I find resources? Really it comes down to back to organizations like the Infusion Access Foundation are really here to help patients learn how to fight for themselves and, in the end, learn how to fight for their community. Alone, I am a patient. Together, we are a community.